spoons. Just waiting to find we're two of a kind, making it grow. Together we gonna find our way. Together we'll take each time day. You know, I think I'm gonna need some backup on this middle part.
You mean
Matt.
to learn all about the things you just can't buy?
Matt, help me out.
Together, we're gonna find our way. Together, taking the time each day to learn all about the things you just can't buy. Two silver spoons together, you and I, we're gonna find our way. You and I together, we're gonna find our way. You and I together.
Hey kids, how you doing? How you doing? A pie for you over there? All right, all right. Pepperoni and cheese, of course we got that. You want broccoli? No pineapple though. Don't do that stuff. No, no. Welcome to the pizzeria, kids. Come on in.
That pizza sure looks good.
Why don't you just order some?
I can't. My mom says that pizza makes me hyperactive.
I thought that was guacamole.
No, guacamole makes me lethargic.
Hey, Fred, hot babes, 2:00.
Darn it! It's 3:30. We missed them. Oh, hey, we're in luck. They're still here.
Hi, Carol. I've had my eye on Carol all semester. I think it's time for her to get a better acquainted with the Ricker. Come on, Fred. You can have Beth.
Wait a minute. We can't talk to them. Those girls are real trendy.
So what?
So they're wild and crazy and exciting. They're not like us.
Come on, Freddie. Just relax. For once, don't panic.
Okay. I'll be cool.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Freddie.
Hi, Freddie.
Well, he just so how you doing?
Okay, I'm still doing terrible in Spanish. Seems to be so easy for you.
Yeah, well, I guess I have a knack for old Espanol.
Yeah, well, Spanish is like a foreign language to me.
Listen, why don't you come over to my house tonight? We could study. What?
Study on a Friday night? On Friday nights, we like to party.
Yeah, we like to dance.
Hey, so do I. Where do you go?
Club Dead.
Yeah? I've heard about Club Dead. It used to be mortuary, right?
Right.
Well, mind if I go with you tonight?
Oh.
What?
It's just that you might feel out of place.
Well, I wouldn't feel out of place. I'm like milk. I can go with everything.
Rick, no one at Club Dead dresses like you.
What do you mean?
You're kind of preppy. Wow.
He is so cool.
So cool. I suddenly feel the urge to buy some pizza. Let's go.
Bye, Rick.
Hey, I'm cool too. I'm cool. Oh! Oh. Ugh, preppy. Ah,
What are you doing, son?
just getting rid of some stuff.
Aw, these are the things I bought for you when you first got here.
Yeah, let's burn them.
Somehow Y seems inadequate here, so I'll just go with Y.
Dad, I want these things out of my room. They're childish. I've outgrown them.
Oh, well, I guess you got a point. Even Mr. Monkey?
Especially Mr. Monkey.
Oh, come on, Rick. You wouldn't get rid of me, would you, buddy?
Come on, cut it out. I hate it when you do that.
Hey, okay. Rick, what's the matter? Come on. What's really going on here?
Dad, I've done a lot of thinking, and I need to change some things about myself. Not a lot, just a few hundred.
Like what?
Oh, like the fact that I always try to match the color of my socks with the color of my shirt. Also, I'm always polite to my elders. I'm always on time, and I always do my homework. Ugh.
Are you trying to tell me you're disgustingly together?
Exactly.
I've always been kind of proud of the fact that you're one of the nicest, most normal kids around.
Yeah, that's me, Mr. Nice and Normal.
You are.
You know what nice and normal adds up to? Boring.
Come on. What's really?
Boring.
You're just going through.
Boring.
You know what's really boring? You going boring.
Dad, you just don't understand. I want to be cool.
You're cool. Hey, buddy, you're very cool. You're president of your class, aren't you? That's cool.
Cool? Dad, Richard Nixon was the president of the United States. Is he cool?
Well, I think you're pretty cool just the way you are. But if there's some things about yourself that make you unhappy, I suppose you should feel free to change them.
Okay. I will.
Sir, why are you giving away Richard's toys?
He decided he's too old for them. It's a phase he's going through. The I'm not happy with myself phase.
Ah, I went through that.
Everybody does. It's called growing pains.
Yeah, but my son is handling it really great. He's so sensitive. He's really aware of himself.
Hey, dudes. Dudette. What's up?
Ricky?
Pretty rad, huh? What do you think? Do you like it? You said I could feel free to make some changes.
Yes, I did. I said that. And sure enough, you've made some changes. And let me tell you, the changes you've made are really, really changes.
Richard, you look totally bizarre.
Hey, all right. Thanks, dude. Newsflash, Dad. I've got a major date tonight with a 5-star lady. We're going to party hardy. It's that happening thing. Ow!
Edward, don't just sit there. Why don't you run after him and do something parental?
Like what?
Well, you could sit down and have a little chat with him, then yank off those clothes and throw them in the ocean.
That is exactly what he shouldn't do.
What?
Well, it's obvious that Ricky really likes what he's wearing, and Edward's just being sensitive to that.
You're so right. Lock him in his room.
Well, I admit it makes me a little nervous too to see my son looking like the poster boy for MTV. I'm not too thrilled to hear him say things like, "Hey dude, it's the happening thing." But I'm gonna give Rick leeway here. I'm gonna trust him not to go too far.
Well, for what it's worth, I think that's absolutely right.
Hey, Kate, do you know where I'd get a good place to get my ear pierced?
Don't just stand there, Edward. Lock him in his room.
Hey, fine lady. Where's the Fred man?
Oh, he's coming. Unfortunately.
Hey guys, hey, I finally got the gum off my shoe.
Come on, let's like grab a table.
Wow. This is the latest I've ever been out.
Freddie, it's like 9 o'clock.
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe I was actually at Club Dead.
Yeah, a lot of people said like that.
Rick, you look terrific. I mean, like, really cool.
You were red hot, babe.
Thanks. Listen,
Yeah?
are you going with anybody?
Kind of open.
So, hey Beth, want to hold hands?
You touch me, you like die.
Alrighty, kids. It's getting late here. Let's go. Out, 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 out.
How come?
Look, I don't mind you kids coming in here after school, but I don't need you here at night sitting and nursing a Coke for 3 hours. I need this table available for customers who eat and tip.
Hey, back off, bud.
Bud, my name's Mac.
Whatever, pal.
Pal's my dog.
Fine, fine. We want to scarf down some pizza.
Oh, not me. My mom says that pizza makes me hyperactive.
We are like not together.
We're starved. Spaghetti and meatballs all around, 2 large pizzas with the works, and we'll start off with some antipasto. Okay, Rick?
Hey, whatever you want, pretty little heart's desire.
Whatever you say, kids.
Say, Freddie, I'm not sure I've got enough cash. How much money you got?
A little over $38.
Great.
It's in the bank.
Kids look like you're all done, huh? All right. Here you go, Sonny.
Son is my disposition.
Pretty steep.
Hey, yeah, I've got enough to cover it. Barely.
Hey, give it to me.
No, Carol. I'm not going to let you pay for this.
No, none of us are going to pay for any of it.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, I think this is the perfect time to put on the old Dine-N-Dash.
What's the old Dine-N-Dash?
The Dine-N-Dash is when you order a meal and then you run out without paying.
I don't think we should do that. My mom says it's bad for you to run right after you eat.
Let's do it, Rick. It'll be like a kick, a real goof.
I don't know about this. It's kind of risky.
Look who's here. The old Rick. He looks cool, but ugh, yes. He's acting preppy again.
Now just wait a minute.
No, no, no. No, no. That's just, oh, that's okay, little Ricky Wicky. Would you say, hey, the Checky Wicky?
Poopy.
I only meant that it's kind of risky when the waiter's around. So wait for him to go in the back, and then we'll dash.
All right. Like, great.
Okay, go. Go. Oh, yeah. No, wait. Okay, go. Go.
Oh,
Wait, go.
oh my gosh.
Oh,
That was like
God.
wild. That was like totally wild. You got like away like
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, so cool. Oh, Rick, you're so different now.
I left my glasses in there.
What?
They're in my case, and my name and address is on it. You know, if they find it, that might give us away. Don't worry, I'll just run in. I'll run in and get my glasses.
Okay, but hurry up.
Come on. That's it. Freddie is a world-class wuss.
Come on, Carol. Let's like get out of like here.
We can't leave him.
Oh yeah? Like watch like me.
Wait, we have to go back in there. This isn't fair. Freddie's gonna take the rap for all of us.
Please.
Ah.
We're leaving. Going back there is very, very uncool.
Uncool.
I'll tell you what's uncool. Deserting a friend. You know, Carol, I guess we don't have a future together. This is the second time tonight you tried to talk me into doing something that I know is wrong. Well, I like doing things that make me feel good about myself. And to me, that's cool. Later, babe.
So you're trying to run off without paying, huh?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm hyperactive.
Next thing you know, you'll be telling me you got some other chronic disease or something.
Here, I've got some cash.
All right. Fork it over.
Oh, hi, Dad.
Hi, son.
What are you looking at?
I dug out some old pictures of you. Can't believe how much you've changed. Here you are yesterday. Oh well. No sense dwelling in the past. How was your date?
Okay. Nothing special. I'm really wiped. Okay? Good night.
Good night. You know, trying to duck out without paying the bill wasn't a very bright idea.
Huh?
Freddie's mom called me. Seems when he got home, she smelled pizza on his breath. She started giving him the third degree.
And he, of course, sang like a canary.
Well, he was exhausted. He'd never been up that late before.
You're right, Dad. I did sneak out of the restaurant. But then I went back in to bail Freddie out.
I know. And I'm glad. But you know, if Freddie hadn't forgotten his glasses, you would have gone ahead and done a dishonest thing. And it bothers me.
Bothers me too.
Good.
You know, girls can make you do some crazy things. In order to impress Carol, I changed the way I dressed and the way I talked. My whole personality just for a girl.
Does this mean you'll be matching your socks to your shirts again now?
Only when I'm in a matching kind of mood. Yay!
Let's bring out the cast from behind closed doors, shall we? Everybody, I don't know if you can hear the theme song in the background or not.
No.
No, it's that thing, the setting. Anyway, that was amazing. I want to see a spin-off of just the kids in this now.
Like, that would be awesome.
We got some comments. Ricky's turning up the heat in the chat room.
Chris is so good. Chris is a great Ricky.
I know.
Thank you. That
Yeah.
was really fun.
I like the hug at the end.
I forgot that Christian's side hug was in the transcript there. But I love the way you did that.
I forgot that
This
Freddie
was
had
so
one
much
more
fun.
line in the pizza place, and I took off his cool outfit too early. Sorry.
Oh, it's quite all right.
Freddie.
I know. He was hyperactive.
He was hyperactive.
He was hyperactive. I think it was there was some symbolism there. Going back into the restaurant was you kind of turning into your old Freddie.
There you go.
So,
Nice save.
yeah.
That was astute, Chris. Yeah.
It was very deep.
But I kept
Chris
the
and I
level
actually
covered.
do a podcast about deep dives of undercurrents of themes in Silver Spoon.
That's right.
We'll be doing a
We
Mice
should-
and Men next.
So that conversation with Dad could have gone way differently. I mean, the conversation with Dad could have been like, "Son, you know we're rich."
Why are you buying cheap pizza?
Totally.
Silver spoons and not growing pains, after all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised
But
Ricky
Rick
didn't
was
try.
going through growing pains, as what's her name aptly pointed out. I thought they should really work more other titles into the scripts.
Totally.
You know, because he's learning about the facts of life.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Different
Yeah.
strokes for different
Different
folks.
strokes.
you know?
Yeah.
Different strokes.
What was the dad's?
Ray. Cheers.
Was the dad a toy inventor on this?
I can't. I'm trying to remember if he was or he just. Yeah, I feel he was.
Because then the grandfather,
John Houseman.
John Houseman, was rich.
No.
Yeah, I don't
John
think he
Houseman
did.
is always rich.
I thought maybe he was a toy enthusiast, but I thought he just inherited all that money.
Yeah, maybe. I wanted that train. I wanted the video games. I wanted. I wanted to live there.
I wanted Menudo to come riding out on that train.
Did the new
You
do
guys?
different strokes? I mean,
Yeah.
Silver Spoons?
Oh no, they did Silver Spoons. They actually came out of the back on the train. They like rode out.
Man, all right.
Oh my gosh. And Whitney Houston, too.
What?
Yeah.
Whitney Houston was on an episode.
Was she anyone,
Oh,
or was she you mean like a extra at that time?
Yes, she was.
Oh.
She was an extra.
This is back to back with Punky Brewster for me on Sunday night.
oh, I remember Punky Brewster.
Oh, that's a
even
great-
the cartoon series of it.
I want to give some props to Kevin for being our character actor. I can't
Yes.
wait to see your rendition of Whitney Houston.
This would
Can I
be.
just say you were all so amazing tonight? I know I always say this with every show, but it's such a pleasure working with all of you. It's like literally like after like for example, like when I go rewatch the episode of this that aired on television, it'll be like I'll totally be picturing all of you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome.
It's true. You get into it again, and it's funny, and you didn't realize how funny it is till you're watching it.
Yeah.
Kimi says that Whitney was with the gay The gay
His
uncle
uncle?
played
He
by.
was the uncle. He was, yeah. It's just the uncle.
Email B. Whitney. That would be more appropriate. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Didn't we almost have it all?
Didn't we?
Now, this is the second time we've done this episode.
I know.
Yes.
Why?
At least
Well, but this time it was here instead of on that other.
on the other network.
Oh,
On the other network.
But I have a can we talk about next month?
Yeah.
do you
I-
want to go into
I
the
think
deep
we
dive
can.
history of silver spoons first about
have to-
the relevance or no?
We'll come in next
I
time.
don't know. I don't want to give anyone the bends by coming up so soon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are we still going on trivia or?
I'm looking up Whitney Houston on Silver Spoons if people care.
Well, sodas from the 80s
Friend
include,
of Kate's.
as you said, Tab, New Coke, and Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi. I feel it was late.
I don't remember them.
Crystal. It was clear.
It was clear. Yeah.
Clear.
It was like a blip.
92 to 94.
Grocery store for like a week or two and then gone.
It was like mid to late 80s, right, Chris?
No, 92 to 94.
92. Okay.
Everyone wanted their dark colored
New Coke
Pepsi.
was like 85 or something.
Mhm.
That was horrendous.
Okay.
It was horrendous.
And Kevin has cleared
85.
it up. Eddie did have his own toy business, Eddie's Toys. You're right, Kevin.
These toys.
Well, I just Googled it, so.
Well,
And Aaron
the
Gray.
Google answer was correct.
Aaron Gray was
Someone's
on
internet
Buck
is a little
Rogers. Yeah,
What?
Aaron Gray was on Buck Rogers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, and Ricky Schroeder. We already knew who Ricky Schroeder was because he was kind of a movie star. He was in the
Champ.
The Champ. Yeah.
He was nominated for Academy Award, right?
Is
for
it
that?
just me?
No.
Or does anyone?
No?
No,
No? Oh.
it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that. Isn't that
Is it
bad,
just
Kevin, that I
me?
know that instantly?
Yeah.
Justin Henry and Kramer versus Kramer around the same time.
Mhm.
I love it. We've got comments going. Is it a little delayed?
It's
Yeah, Wayne curates them.
Yeah,
Oh.
it can't be like during the show, Chris.
Yeah.
Like it's like
it's
Like a
close
pop-up
set.
video.
you know, it's like while it's on screen, you're like,
It sucks.
I think Whitney did a Give Me a Break too. Now it's turned into Whitney Houston.
All right. We have to do a
Trivia.
Whitney Houston
Um,
tribute
but-
episode.
Jason Bateman played his best friend in the first season,
Yes.
and then he went to his own show, It's Your Move,
yeah.
which we did.
and then Anthony Alfonso Ribeiro played his
Yeah.
best friend.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think he was like the nephew of
Oh,
the
yeah.
player guy.
Did you pay for that pizza, Chris?
The pizza looks good.
Does anyone else think that Ricky looks like Mark Colgott or Zach Morris? Like back when Zach was on Good Morning Miss Bliss, I was like, every time I've seen Silver Spoons, I'm like, oh my gosh, I could totally. They look so
Yeah.
similar, those two.
Yeah.
Definitely
And then the kid from Our House, there was like a look that sort of blonde.
Chad Allen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like all around the same time, like that.
Or if
sort
you
of-
had a lisp. That was very popular for a while.
That was for character actors.
Yes. Yes. Only character actors.
Well, they also, I mean, he was the headliner of that program. That's a lot of pressure to put on a teenager. But I feel like they did that a lot to kids, like Webster.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Whatever
Different
happened
strokes,
to
obviously.
Emmanuel Lewis?
I think
I hope
he's
they got
still
paid
alive and
well.
lives in Brooklyn.
His
last
internet
time I
connection
checked.
was bad. He couldn't join us.
Yeah.
Mm.
Emmanuel Lewis's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's too bad.
Yeah.
Otherwise-
Last time I
otherwise
checked,
he's
he
good.
lived in Brooklyn.
So I
And had
wanted
not
to
gotten into any fights.
I'm good with Silver Spoons. Wayne, if you want to move on,
Well,
Yep, me
do
too.
you want to talk about Beth and Carol at all?
no, we're just gonna write their pilot episode after this, and I
They
do
are
love that.
horrible.
Like, well, I do like that. You guys brought a little more of the nastiness out. in it.
They
Oh
were
yeah.
horrible.
I said, "What is Carol, a demon who's trying to tempt?" I tried to give it some, more depth. I'm sorry,
Right.
more depth by saying, "Is she trying to tempt Rick?"
I love that
Right.
you went Chris got his like solo box while he was doing his like service announcement. That's cool. Yeah. That's amazing. Like I expected him to like pull our heads up in the screen and like come on.
We failed. We didn't make him change.
All right, go ahead. I'm
But
good.
then Zach was like the Beth and Carol.
Yeah. We did a
Oh,
Saved by the
Thank you,
Bell where they
Katie.
went to a club.
Yes, the fake ID.
Oh, I know that one. That's when they went to the attic. I would love to do Saved by the Bell if we do it again. I love that show.
But we have to do the crossover, so those same characters.
What do you mean? Like, oh, like maybe like it's the club that they went to.
Yes, we
Dine-N-Dash.
never got to dance.
The-
We never got to dance.
Yeah, what was that one like? I want to dance.
That's right. I want to
I
party.
love that episode.
Okay.
Well, okay, so to add to all that,
Yes, please.
there's a stage musical version of 12 Angry Men. And
That's
so that
funny.
prompted me to look at the original movie. And I was like, why am I even watching? Why? And then it prompted me to find that there was a made-for-TV movie with like Tony Danza and James Gandolfini and things like that. And then then Sally and I were talking about, and the whole time I was like, why am I, what is propelling me to watch this so much? And then Sally and I were talking about doing a Murder, She Wrote episode coming up.
Yes.
And
Does that count as a sitcom?
It's going to be an honorary sitcom.
Oh, okay.
And I found an episode that is a take on 12 Angry Men.
Oh my goodness.
And then Sally mentioned that all the characters maybe should be played by pets, animals,
Yeah.
animals,
Oh,
puppet,
that's
whatever.
so
We have a
cool.
lot of people with cats. Remember, Karen has a
Ooh, can I
cat.
be the monkey for that one?
Yes, or a puppet. Anything that can act like it's talking.
And you all have until September 19th to get it.
And train them.
Remember to
And
get
train them. That's right.
remember
Now-
to get everybody
no,
spayed and neutered, folks.
Murder. It's 12 Angry Men by way of Murder, She Wrote, played by pets that some of us do and do not have.
Yeah, but we have another month to add more concepts to it if we want.
Yes.
So,
Musical.
okay. Why not?
Yeah.
But the cool thing about the Murder, She Wrote episode is that unlike the original source material,
Mhm.
Men, they actually do the flashbacks reenacting,
The murder?
Is Jessica on the jury?
she's the one that's tying everybody up.
Is Whitney Houston on the jury?
Thank you. That's very good.
She was an extra.
With the gay uncle.
Yes.
Okay.
And so if we can add any more concepts to that,
Well,
you're welcome.
even though it was on an old network, we did do Barney Miller with puppets.
And then a special presentation of fish.
Yes.
We could do fish with all fish.
Everybody has to go to the corner and buy a
Keep them
fish.
alive. How do you keep them alive
No,
during the
dead fish
podcast?
Yeah.
from the corner. Just a dead fish. Hold it up.
No, that's September. What about the thorn birds?
Yeah, the third
I
one.
believe we'll be postponing the Thornbirds till October. It's much more of a chai.
Twilight of the year.
Yes. And I only know snippets that I remember from my childhood, so I don't really know it
I don't remember that one.
anymore.
You don't want to do a 4-hour adaptation into 22 minutes.
Well, if that's the case,
Let's do Stephen King's The Stand.
Maybe
with utensils.
And don't forget Remember the Duck Factory?
No.
With Teresa Ganzel and Jim Carrey.
Yes.
That was a sitcom?
Oh, I've heard of that show.
Yeah, it was
When
very
was
few
that?
episodes, but
Is it on YouTube? Do they
Duck
have it on YouTube any chance? I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. And I'd love to check it out.
1984. Why have I never heard of this?
It's worth. It's
Could
got.
you do more pizza?
Wow, is that available online?
No, it's at the craft table, you guys. You just go.
More antipasta. I want 2 whole pizzas.
He has
and antipasta.
He has
I
a-
mean, I kind of had to starve myself for the part, but now that the taping is over,
Mm.
yeah.
Right.
Do you see what these child actors go through?
They're starving.
They're starving themselves.
That show sounds like it was awesome, and it's not available for streaming.
It's worth. It's
What's it called?
everything's on
The
YouTube.
Duck Factory,
Duck Factory.
Never heard of it.
made by
covered a lot
MTM
of-
Enterprises, so it came out of Mary Tyler Moore's
Oh,
studio.
wow.
Jim Carrey's first leading role in a Hollywood production.
That's really early. I know 85 he did one.
Huh.
Sounds awesome.
He was really wow. He's been
13
around for a long,
episodes.
long time. Okay.
Aired directly after Cheers. How did we miss it?
Wow.
Because it was before Cheers was a big hit. Remember?
Well,
'Cause
I don't
Cheers
think was it on.
Cheers was getting to be a big then, but that seems like it's like the 9:30 slot, like before like
Well-
Cosby like was coming out. Yeah,
Yes.
Was that on
it
NBC?
wasn't like the Titan.
Yeah.
It wasn't on.
Oh.
Duck Factory wasn't on NBC though, was it?
Yeah,
Oh, it was.
yeah. Replaced Buffalo Bill on NBC's
Oh,
schedule.
Buffalo Bill was good.
I loved Buffalo Bill.
I don't remember that one either.
Good writing.
I don't remember that one. But everything exists
Dad
on
became- It
YouTube.
was in every movie I grew up watching. Him and Charles Grodin. It was either him or Charles Grodin, or were in every single movie that was out.
I think I just found the first episode of the Duck Factory on YouTube.
Really?
We told you
Ooh.
everything exists on YouTube.
Check it out.
You
I'm
can hunt
not
anything
saved
down.
for later on
The
that
first movie I ever seen of him was Ace Ventura. It's like I totally would like to see something with him, like very very early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was
Now
before.
he'd been doing stuff before that. The first thing I remember was Once Bitten in '85, and then he was in Peggy Sue Got Married,
Remember that
and
one?
then he went on. Then he was in Living Color.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
And
Yeah.
then
So
it was on
he
everything.
actually was headlined a sitcom in '84. That's pretty impressive.
And
Because he had
here's
been
the-
like 21 or something. Okay.
I think anything with Teresa Ganzel is a delight.
Did you ever see Fresno, Wayne?
Yes.
Yeah, you're probably the only one. It was a takeoff on Dallas. I think it was 5 nights, which I loved. Yeah, I love Teresa Ganzel.
Yeah. Fresno also made me think of that show. There was a show Carol Burnett had that I loved, where she had a stock. It was the 80s, I guess, late 80s maybe, but she had a stock group of actors, and they would do a completely different show every week, like a completely different show
Yeah.
every week, where like with totally different character, like an episode of like a
Was
different
that called Carol and
show.
Company? Does that sound right? Carol and Company
I think so.
on
Yeah.
NBC, maybe? Yeah, it didn't last long, but yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And there was a few
Are we still recording this?
we are, and I'm going to say that if we wrap it up in 30 something seconds, will be exactly 40. Usually we do an hour, but I think we've covered an incredible amount of ground this time.
Totally.
And do you have the script there, Ricky? If you want to give the last monologue again, the later days, babe. Is that okay?
I do have the script. Just let me.
I know you're
Okay, come on,
I need
Sally.
one commissary already.
Get ready
Uh-oh.
for our true faces. You're lame, Ricky. What do you have to say about that?
Where did that go?
I'll tell you what's uncool. Deserting your friends. You know, Carol, I guess we don't have a future together. This is the second time tonight you've tried to talk me into doing something that I know is wrong. Well, I like doing things that make me feel good about myself. To me, that's cool. So, later days, babe.
Later days, everyone.
Later days.
Later days.
Later days.
September 19th, Murder She Wrote meets 12 Angry Men meets Pets.
Musical.